Hey, good morning, guys. It is happy Monday of the week to me. Happy Tuesday to you guys. It's my Monday here at work. Anyway, we are going to walk around the store and see what sizes we are nice and plush and full on and what sizes we could use some more of. Hi, I'm Jillian. I'm the owner of Crunchy Littles Consignment here in St. Helens, Oregon. We are now located at 1914 Columbia Boulevard. Yes, I am still hearing from some people, where are you located? I heard from somebody that they thought that we closed. We did not close. We are here. So we are here for all your consignment needs as well as all of your baby and kids needs. So anyway, all right, let's get going to walk the sales floor. We're going to flip this around and actually start up here at the front. We're going to start with swim. So first, when you walk in, you've got our swim right here. Girls is on the top, boys is on the bottom. And there are definitely some sizes that we could use some more of. Newborn girls being one of them. 9-month girls, there's only a couple things. Same with 24. And I have a feeling that these are going to correlate pretty close to our regular racks as well. Looks like size 6 girls we could use some more of. And then, of course, even though there's a few in all of these sizes, any of the big kid sizes like 5 and up, we could definitely use more of. And then for boys, we are looking at some 9 months we could get some more in, some 24 months, and then let's see, 2 and 3T probably. And then let's look down here. Similarly to girls, size 6 and up, we could definitely use some more. So that is swim specific. Let's go walk the racks. We can always use preemie because there are teeny tiny babies born every day, and there are teeny tiny babies that dolls that girls like to play with, and you know what? They have figured out that you can fit preemie size clothes onto those baby dolls. So we are always out of preemie clothes. Okay, so anyway, preemie. We could use some more of that in boys. My guess is the same for girls, but we'll go see in a minute. Size 9 months we could use some more of. We've got lots of 6. We have a lot of 12. If you have a kiddo that is a boy size 12, we have a lot of options there. Let's see. Size 18 months is okay. We could probably use some more of that. 24 months, definitely some more. We did get some jammies in the other day. I have a feeling those are going to go really fast. They've only been out on the rack for, well, it was the weekend, so like a day, maybe. 2T boys, we could use some more. Right now we are putting out summer stuff. So shorts, definitely some pajamas, those sorts of things. Outfits are selling really well. Size 3T boys, we could definitely use some more of as well if you have a 3T, or maybe you recently grew out of 3T. We've got 4T across the top, 5 across the bottom. So once again, both of those sizes, we could definitely use some more. The boys are always lacking in these bigger sizes. So size 6 also, we could use some more there. However, we do have a nice selection of short sleeves, some shorts, some pajamas. So anyway, if you're looking for that size, we do have some. Size 7, we could also use some more. We're looking in boys right now. Here is the 8s and 10s. So if you have boys in any of these bigger sizes, really, you could bring in their stuff. This whole back row is 12, 14, and 16. So we have a lot of size 14 shorts. Beyond that, we could definitely use some 12s. And then, yeah. So that's the boys. Let's walk back up to the front. We'll do the same for girls in case you are curious. So let's see here. Once again, we have a little bit more preemie on this side, but if you have a preemie baby or a kid that wore preemie and you have some stuff lying around, like I said, there are tiny babies born every day. And also, the little girls have figured out that their baby dolls can fit in these preemie clothes. And you know what? That's a heck of a lot cheaper than it is buying doll clothes. I don't know. It's one of those things like something when it's like marked wedding, when they like scoop it into a category and then they jack the price up. That's what happens with doll clothes. So buying, you know, baby clothes that just fit the same. There's your pro tip of the day. Okay, size 3-month girls. We have tons. If you have a 3-month girl, if you are awaiting a sweet baby girl, we have lots in the 3 months. We also are pretty full in the newborn, but you know, there's always a little room. And then let's look over here. 6 months is this top row, 6-month girls. We could definitely use some 9-month girls. It's one of those sizes that we never have enough of. And then we've got 12-month girls across the top here. And 18 months actually wraps around to the other side. So the whole bottom here, we've got lots of 18-month girls. And then 18 months goes from here to this marker. So 18-month jammies, for girls, we can maybe use some more of. 24-month girls, definitely, it's just this like half rack. And then 2T, we've got this whole rung. And if we turn around, we are on the top here, also still in 2T. Probably could use more jammies in that department as well. Okay, and then the 3T girls, we do have some more room there, but there are lots of choices. 4T girls, if you have a girl that wears 4T or is going to wear 4T this summer, we have this literal whole entire side of the rack is all 4T. So we have tons and tons and tons if you have a little girl. 5 girls is very full. 6 girls is also quite full. What do we got on the other side here? The 7s, size 7 girls, we could maybe use more of that. This is kind of where they start thinning out a little bit. The 8s are across the bottom. We could use more there. Same with the 10s. And then we're going to hop around here to the back. We've got 12, 14, and 16, and there's a lot of open space in there. So if you have a girl who has maybe even outgrown our store, probably have, if you have these sizes that are outgrown, still bring your stuff in. You can use your credit in store, but you can also cash out with a check. So if your kids are kind of like to the end of it, that's okay. We will sell your stuff and then you can cash out with a check. As far as shoes goes, we wish we had more choices in size about 8 all the way up. We take up to size 5 youth. So, the 10s, for example, you see that we have, a pretty good amount of choices. There's a couple of pairs of tennis shoes, several pairs of sandals. But when someone's looking for shoes and every shoe fits a little bit different, we want to have choices. So in the girls, at least size 8 all the way up to size 5 youth. If you've got shoes that are gently used, bring them in. We would like those shelves to look more like these boys' shelves. The boys' shoes are quite full, but that being said, we could use some more 12s, 13s, probably all the way up. So 1 youth, 2 youth, 3 youth, and all the way up to 5. So if you have boys' shoes, what did I say that was? Size 12 and up. So girls was 8 and up, boys is 12 and up. Okay. And that's kind of what our racks are looking like. We have lots of onesies. We can always use more onesies in the 12, 18, and 24 months. So if you have onesies in those sizes, we are probably more likely to take them than in the sizes that we're very full on. And then swaddles, people are always buying swaddles, sleep sacks, all that kind of thing. So we always have room for those too. All right, guys, that is what I have to show you. We are busy currently putting out new inventory from last weekend. So those new toys and stuff are up in our stories and they are headed out to the sales floor. Yeah. All right, guys, I hope you have a wonderful week. Like I said, today's my Monday and it's probably going to act like a Monday, but that's okay. All right, we'll see you soon. Bye.